What's up, YouTubers? My name is Brennan. This is Super Nerd Hobbyist, and today I'm going to show you how I can make your very own Deadpool / Wolverine helmet. So this is the 3D model for all the pieces. I got this off Etsy. You got many different parts you can do. They have a full thing, so this is basically what the helmet's supposed to look like. Then you can get the mesh kind or straight flat. And they got different kinds of faces and eyes and mouthpieces, and you got mesh eyes or round eyes. But we're going to 3D print a certain one. The guy I'm making it for, he wanted these eyes right here, type 3. So, and then we got the eyes for them, the top piece, the mouth, and then here's the mesh eyes right here. So we're going to see how long this takes to make. And we're using tree supports on this. So first, we got our first eyepiece. It'll be about 6 hours and 30 minutes. It's going to build it up just like this. Then we got our second one. Also 6 hours and 30 minutes. Build it just like that. Then we got our top part of our helmet, which is going to take the longest. It's 21 hours and 42 minutes. So, and it's going to build up just like this. Okay. Then we got our mouthpiece, about 5 hours and 57 minutes, so about 6 hours. And then finally, our mesh eyepieces, which would be about an hour and 12 minutes. So, we'll see you guys after the print. So here's all the pieces together. You got the side eyes, side pieces, the top, which took me the longest, and then the mouthpiece, and also the eyes. I did have one problem. On the side of this, you can see it's kind of messed up a little bit. I'll try to sand it as much as I can. And as you see on the side, I kind of have those circles from the top I'll try to sand that too. And then I had a major little deform right on the end right there because the supports fell halfway through the build, which this still works. All I gotta do is just use a heat gun and bend this back a little bit to where it needs to be, and then I'll just take some sandpaper, maybe my rotary tool, and shave that down right there on the edge, and it should be fine. There are certain places like the edge of this too that probably need a little bit of sanding, so that's what I'll do next. Is I'll take these pieces, sand them down a little bit, and then get them ready for painting. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, now we're at our workstation. Like I said, we're going to sand some of these parts up here. So we're going to use 1200 grit and 2000 grit sandpaper. And to bend this part back, we're going to use a heat gun like this. If we have to, I'll use my drill bit to get into that rough patch back here to get all of that in here and make it flat. So we'll see how that works and go from there. And make sure whenever you're sanding and stuff and a lot of dust kicks up and everything, that you're always wearing a mask like this and eye protection. You want to stay safe while you work on your project. So that said, let's get to it. Now we're ready for the painting. So we got all of our pieces, the top, the bottom, then the sides. And we're going to use this flat black primer, Rust-Oleum's. You want to make sure whenever you do this that you're wearing a mask and that you're ventilated outside when doing this to prevent you inhaling any of the paint. So please be safe doing it, and I'm going to do a couple coats of black on each piece, and then should be ready. Okay, let's get to it. So now, since we got all the painting done, the next thing to do is to airbrush the gray on it. Since the guy I'm making it for wants it black and gray, that means the side pieces for the eyes and wing parts are going to stay the same. I'll put those off to the side. And now I'm going to paint the cowl and the faceplate where you have this little mesh part. This is all going to be gray. This side piece is going to remain black. And all this is going to be gray. And I'm going to use some painter's tape. I'm going to go over this black part right here and cover that up. That way it stays the same. And the rest of it will be gray. Same thing on the other side. So let's get the airbrushing. So I'm going to start with the mouthpiece, and then I'm going to do the cowl after. I am going to start by putting that painter's tape on it, on the sides like I talked about. And I'm just going to use this primer gray for the most of the mask part. So, alright, let's get to it. this is what this looks like after. I think this came out really, really good. So the next step is to put magnets on each one of these pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these little magnets. I forget exactly how big these magnets are, but they're just big enough to fit onto here. So when I put these magnets in, I usually use super glue, but they don't hold on there tight enough, so I'm going to use this E6000. It's a industrial strength glue, and I'm just going to put it on each one of these, and then I'll have these eyelids to put on the eyes. They go in from behind right here, like that. Since they don't have magnets to put them on, I'll have to glue that on there. I'll probably just use super glue on that, because I don't need it to hold very big stuff. So, alright, let's get this glued and ready to go. And this is what it looks like after. And like you said, like I showed you before, it has magnets in it, so I could take this apart if I want to. You have it right there, and then it just snaps right on. Just like that. Or if you want to take the mask off, or half. It'll go off, and then you can put it right back together. There you go. So I did enjoy making this print. Please let me know down below if you want me to do more like this. I absolutely love this color scheme. My friend wanted black and gray with red eyes, and I think it came out really well. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and follow for more content. And if you have followed, thank you for all your support. And I'll see you guys next time. All right? Peace.